Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new World Dragons video. So, before I start this video, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support lately. Really does mean a lot. We are nearing the 1,000 mark. By the time this video goes out, I will probably be almost to 900 subscribers, which is insane. So, I really appreciate it. Seriously, means a lot. But yeah, getting into this video. Oh yeah, real quick. Sorry. If you did not watch my video about creator section and all that, please watch it. I know it barely got any views, so I know a lot of you guys don't click on anything that's not guide related, but please just watch it. Seriously, if you are actually watching these videos every single day, if you're a subscriber, that has a lot of stuff for you guys. And I have a giveaway going on that I mentioned, and I'm actually going to be doing something else as well. So I'm going to be having 3 different giveaways within this 1K subscriber massive giveaway chunk. First one is you have to be following me on Twitter at X on Nemesis X, and I will pick one randomly. The other one this second one, is for you have to be in one of the group chats. And if your in-game name is different than your YouTube name, message me privately if you end up winning, and if you're in it, I will add you. Then also the final way will be on the 1,000 subscriber massive live stream. It'll probably be 2 to 3 hours long, maybe longer if I can get it. I'll try. And the way it will work, I'll be announcing the winner no matter what, but also I'll be doing a face reveal if we hit 60 viewers at once. So I'll let you guys know the exact date and time. Get your friends on there, whatever. It will be on a Saturday, so it should be pretty good. I think a good amount of people should be able to watch, since most people aren't working at that time. So, yeah. Anyway, getting on to the video, and this is a video that's been requested by a lot of people lately. One of the biggest problems with wars is defenders. If you look right here, even if the final person, if Lola attacked, right, and we got 250 flames, we still would have lost, because look, so your team has defended successfully 28 times, and your opponent has defended successfully 83 times. So what that means, if you don't know, if it is a tie war, not only at 250 to 250, but any tie, the winner will be dependent on the number of times your team hit the defend button. And I think that the max of that is actually 25 defends, and then after that 25 point marker, they've defended us over 50 times successfully. And I know 20 of those were on one base. And the reason why is because Defenders just make everything difficult. And I know this, and a lot of people have been asking, what are your tips on this? So, what I'm going to do instead is talk about how to set up an attacker, because that is almost as important as the primary attacker. So, what you do, and this is what my team does, is that you have your primary attacker, the first person to attack, and then you have a secondary. And what this does is you still get 5 flames if you 100% it, but you get 2 dragons instead of only 1. And most people already know that. Just want to make sure you guys understand what I'm talking about before I do. So let me rephrase that. There are 2 dragons that, personally, for most people, if you're in the fall season, will have them, or one of them. And that is probably one of the best, by far. For lower levels, it's going to be Scar. By the way, this is not actually called Owen's Assassin. This is just the name I put on it. And this is Scar. The reason why is because he has 2 spells that really make him useful. And that the first one, and most importantly, is Spell Flux. So what it does, it explodes 1 tower and damages nearby towers. Which means that no matter what level that tower is, it will one-shot it. And the way it works is it targets a red mage first, and if there's no red mage, but there's a blue mage, it will target the blue mage. And there's a series of priority with certain towers that it'll attack first. So what you can do is, if you have, I'm assuming, by the way, that you have the Essence of Rage research completed. If you don't, do it now. Do it ASAP. This should be one of your top priorities. Is completing the Essence of Rage tier, or branches. Because when you start out the game, whenever you start an attack, you only start with 2 rage. What you can do is, if you do the research, you can start with 5. And that's crucial, especially when doing more attacks, because rage with defenders, when they're using their super shots, the first 2 buildings that they're going to super shot every single time are going to be mages, no matter what. So what Scar allows you to do is, this is what I tell my teammates whenever I'm backing them on a hard base. If you have the 5 rage, hit Spell Flux twice. Okay, so what that does is, let's say the middle island is extremely high level, alright? And there's a blue mage and a red mage right here. So blue mage, red mage. If you use his ability twice with Spell Flux, it will knock out those 2 towers, the red mage and a blue mage. And most likely, you're able to hit it roughly before the attacker's super shot can be used again. So you actually have enough rage to do that. However, of course, if there are blue mages and red mages and there are defenders, obviously they're going to be using a super shot, so you're going to have no rage. So what you can do next is, once you have that blue mage down, you use a spell called Sacrifice, which allows you, basically means your dragon takes damage, but it also gains rage immediately. And it costs no rage. So if there's no blue mage, hit this immediately and then swap. So what this does is, you've killed 2 mages, but also remember that next attacker starts with the amount of rage you had. So if you hit Sacrifice and quit immediately, and they're not able to use a super shot on you, you're allowing the second attacker to start with 2 rage. Sorry guys, I need to do this because I don't want to lose this. I'm going to do a video on that guy. He's actually huge. But anyway, so basically that's it. Just hit this Spell Flux twice, and then hit Sacrifice, and then swap. So the next attacker has 2 rage, and won't have to deal with mages. Now, obviously, if there is a red mage and blue mage on the back island, there sometimes is, sometimes not. But at least your attacker doesn't have to worry about immediately getting killed by the super shot, they don't have to worry about getting hit by the super shot, so they don't have rage. So if they're smart enough, they'll leave 1 tower, let's say there's 1 tower left, right? Because again, it deals damage, so if you hit it twice pretty quickly and they can't use repairs, sometimes you're actually going to be able to not one shot, but 2 shot buildings. So if that's the case, and then you have a smart attacker, they'll leave 1 building and knock out the mages before they come in effect. And that can be really crucial, because again, rage is everything in this game. Obviously, most people use hunters in wars, and hunters have to have rage. Well, at least most of them. So starting with Scar is a very good option. Another option, and honestly, I think this guy is better for, I think this guy is good in both scenarios, primary and secondary. The reason why he's good in primary is because he has Cloak. So, realistically, the purpose of your primary attacker, if you're, attacking a pretty high-level base, is knocking out all mages that you can, and knocking out any storm towers. Those will be the most crucial, and that's what defenders will target at first. So, what you can do with Nightshade, and once these wars start, I'll actually do some gameplay and show you guys. So let's say there's a blue mage and a red mage. So what you can do is kill the blue mage really quickly, because again, hunters, they attack really quickly and have high damage. So most likely you're able to take out the blue mage quickly. So don't worry about any of the other towers. Destroy the blue mage as soon as possible, and then hit Cloak. That way, even if they use super shots, they've wasted 2 of the super shots. And also, if you have time, normally, if you hit Cloak, the blue mage super shot, and the red mage super shot won't hit you if you time it. And what that allows you to do is just Cloak until you hit another blue mage. So let's say they don't have a blue mage back here, but they do have a red mage here. Well, all you have to do is Cloak until you reach about here. So when you're attacking, it's about roughly this spot where they can't hit you. So this tower, so let's say there is a red mage, right? And you're attacking. If the red mage is right here when you're attacking, most likely it's not going to be able to hit you. And you can actually click really quickly here and it will knock it out. So what that does is it removes the threat of that red mage. Now, of course, normally most people will have archer towers and cannon towers. So what you do is, instead of taking damage, you hit invert, which again reflects all incoming projectiles, and that damages the towers. And then while that's going on, you Cloak immediately, and then all you have to do is, let's say there's no blue mage here, just any type of damage you can do. So let's say there's 2 towers right here, okay? and you're attacking, and you're cloaked until you reach here. If you wait until you're right here, knock out these two buildings. The whole purpose of a primary attacker is just get as much percentage as possible, but primarily try to knock out Storm and Mages. And you just keep doing that. Then the secondary attacker, obviously, really the whole purpose is just to get the 100%. So this is kind of like my final thought on this, realistically, is farms. Repairing is so crucial to many defenders' strategy, and it really wrecks people a lot. And I remember a couple wars ago, I'm not sure when it was. I don't think it's on this, but oh yeah, it's definitely not on this. We had a base that we had, like, our team attacked, I think, almost 20 times. Because what would happen is they would have 3 defenders hitting repair on farms. Just high-level farms. And at that point, we didn't have very many people that could, take out the farms quick enough. And the reason why is because, think about hunters. Most people use hunters. Never use warriors or sorcerers when trying to take out farms. Bad idea. So, think about the way the repair works. There's a cooldown on repairs that defenders use. So, I see a very common mistake I see a lot of people do, is they'll spam this, right? And they'll keep spamming. And at some point, their energy runs out. And you have to wait a couple seconds, or not a couple seconds, but like a millisecond until it goes up. But when you're doing that, you're allowing the defenders to have enough time to repair it back up. So instead of just spamming like over and over and over, wait until you have about half of your energy. Just wait a couple seconds. It seems like, it seems like a weak strategy, but if you spam click and you can take it out without having to wait for energy to reset, you're almost guaranteed to be able to kill it before repairing, before they have a chance to repair it. So what you can do is just wait until you have full energy and spam click twice, or even just once, just to make sure that you can take it out before the attacker can repair it. And that will eliminate the problem with you not being able to kill the farms. Because obviously, guys, if you don't kill even one farm, you don't get the 5 flames. So just wait until you have about half or more energy left and spam on one farm, and just do that consecutively until you've knocked out all the farms. And that works also with high-level buildings. There's 3 people repairing all the buildings on one island. It can be very difficult to try and knock them out all at once with, hitting 3 fingers at once, which I'm going to be doing, by the way, a hunter guide where I'll have video of where my fingers are being placed while the gameplay is going on. It'll be, like, in the corner, so be prepared for that. I'm going to try to work out the logistics, but should be pretty interesting. So that is the, warring strategies, in my opinion. Defenders are so annoying. It's really fun defending bases because you can just the way the game works. Farms are just so annoying, and they're just trolls because honestly, you can not get 5 flames just because of stupid farms. So, hope this helped. If you guys liked the video, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to be added to the group chat so you could be entered in one of my giveaways, definitely let me know pretty soon. The third one is filling up pretty quickly. I need to invite some people. It's about 10 new people a day, which is actually really cool. So, yeah, either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys.